'Twas the week before Christmas. Excitement hung in the air, for the anticipated Christmas special would soon be aired. The decorations placed, the jokes prepared, the time of filming would soon be there. But alas, not all was well in that Christmas theme. Within the labs the computer began to steam. A mystery for all, no patch would do the trick. Not even a new power supply would be the fix. Only one thing left to try to bring us back online.
A new motherboard it needs, and hope all will be fine.
So a new motherboard arrives and is installed in no time.
Why will the last screw not screw in? You mean I have to unscrew everything and start over?
So a new motherboard arrives and is installed in no time.
Uh-oh. What happens if I drop a screw? But I can't find it. You mean I have to take it out and start over again?
So a new motherboard arrives and is installed in no time, and with all glowing and running, our leader proclaims,
"This is it! No more downtime!" Greetings, the wheel of the internet. I am the great Matthew Squeak, and welcome to Squirrel Talk Review. For those of you that have been following my Facebook and Twitter pages know that our computer started having problems. That is over with. We are officially back in business, and unfortunately, it's a little late for the Christmas special. I'll just save that for another day. But more importantly, I have some At the Movies ground to cover. So I've got 3 of them, and not a lot of time to do it. So let's get this done. Title card! Yeah, okay, that's out of the way. And first up is Rogue One, a side story to the Star Wars universe. This is not the new number 4. Let's face it, it's Star Wars. It was going to be good no matter what. It's got action, adventure, and droids. Who could want more? Well, me, actually. I find it difficult to compare these characters to Star Wars of the past. I know it's going to be next to impossible to fully replicate such characters as Han, Solo, and Luke, but these guys just don't live up to past expectations. If Force Awakens could have done it, then this one could have too. Speaking of which, this one just wasn't as immersive as prior Star Wars movies either. It had some cool moments, but at times it feels like they're just trying to fill this movie with Easter eggs. Which is cool to see Star Wars movies trying to incorporate Star Wars Rebels into the plot, but it still feels like they're trying to make as many references as possible. It's still Star Wars, it was still quite enjoyable. I give it a watch it. Assassin's Creed. It's a video game movie. Was anybody actually expecting this to be good? Well, you won't be disappointed. It's terrible. Characters, dull, boring, robotic. Plot surprisingly easy to follow, even though I've never played the games. It's easy to follow because the villains say the exact same thing to each other over and over and over and over and over and over again. Add in some monotone dialogue and emotionless faces, and you're on par with teachers trying to teach us calculus. The plot continuously flashes back to the Spanish Inquisition, which has plenty of fun action sequences, but has a whopping 0 character development, making it hard to care what is actually going on. They also pick the weirdest times to flash in and out of these flashbacks, cutting out right in the middle of an action scene to go listen to dull and boring people talk about the same thing for another 15 minutes, only to cut back to the past to find days and or weeks have gone by with little explanation of how we got from point A to point B. Jumpy, boring, not bad action, but has little to do with the main characters. Plus, there's plenty of better action flicks out there to go see, so just stay away from this one. Not Zootopia the Musical, or as it's better known by as Sing. It's bright, it's colorful, and it's got talking animals in it. I know I complained about how the trailers were showing a bit too much, and they still did, but unlike with Pets, they didn't spoil nearly as much as I thought they did. There really isn't anything all that new or spectacular here, but it's not without plenty of charm. They take a bunch of typical rise to stardom, underdog, follow your heart storylines and merge them into one movie, and made them animals. My biggest complaint is that this causes the movie to jump around. A lot. And it has several characters from all walks of life, each with their own little subplot going on with the main. The characters are still enjoyable, if a tad on the simple side, aside from one that I can't figure out whether he's an antagonist or not. The main focus of the plot seems to be to cram as many pop songs as possible into the movie. This can get quite old and redundant very quickly, but that doesn't mean there's an occasional one that was fun to listen to. So screw it, I had fun, I enjoyed it, so what if it's rough around the edges, with a bunch of pop songs? This one also gets a watch it. Whew. And we're caught up now. To recap, Star Wars, watch it. Assassin, stay away from. And Sing, go ahead and watch it too. Am I forgetting something? Oh yeah, now a moment with previews. Yeah, that's out of the way. Okay, another Wolverine movie, because these always do really well. Another Spider-Man movie, because these always do really well. And another Transformers movies, because these always do really well. Awesome, hilariously cliched, looks like Marley and Me times 5. Still can't believe this is happening, and Illumination Studios going back to their original franchise that never seems to fail. Oh, done. I am the great Matthew Squeak, and we are back online. I thank you all for watching me catch up on all these movies here. Please like and subscribe to me. Be sure to stay tuned for our next reviews. Oh, and also you may donate things here.